The one thing I can say is it was an extremely violent, violent death.
In November 2015, at the Quality Inn on New Warrington Road in Pensacola, Florida, a horrifying murder shocked the entire community. The victim was 57-year-old Lisa Barbieri. From the very beginning of the investigation, two names quickly surfaced: Aaron Durning and his brother, Daniel Durning. What started as an ordinary night at a nearby bar would spiral into a nightmare of violence, leaving behind a crime scene so brutal it felt like something out of a nightmare.
Incident.
No, I understand. Yeah.
What happened was a murder.
Okay.
So everybody's like really paying attention to everything. So
Wow.
it's really, really serious that we think of everything that happened.
That's big.
Yeah. During the night, did you hear any disturbance at all?
Nope, not at all. Not that I remember.
No.
Hmm.
How about when you're leaving? Did you see anything? See anybody acting unusual or anything like that?
No, I don't even remember seeing anybody around when we left. I know that there was a lady that was working at the breakfast area, but she was totally normal. But no, nothing other than usual that I remember.
Okay. Now, just one more thing. The food that you wiped off from the seat, it was inside the car, right?
It was chicken.
It was chicken?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. What
Definitely
kind of chicken?
From Buffalo Wild Wings.
Buffalo Wild
Yep,
Wings.
boneless chicken.
Boneless chicken. What kind of
Honey barbecue.
honey barbecue?
Yeah.
All right. Honey barbecue chicken from Buffalo Wild Wings. Okay. And who spilled it?
Me.
Oh boy, I bet Wright was happy, right?
Yeah, he wasn't too happy. We cleaned up his car that day.
Where did you spill it at? It was in the front seat?
In the front seat, in the seat.
In the seat?
Yep.
All right. Did you get it cleaned up proper?
Yeah, we cleaned it up.
Okay. And then when you're done cleaning up with that towel, what'd you do with that towel?
I believe I dropped it on the ground.
Did you just drop it, or what did you do?
Just dropped it
Okay.
behind me, like right here.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
All right. Gotcha.
As investigators began piecing together the case, the story slowly unfolded through fragments of witness statements, suspicious movements during the night, and the brothers' strange behavior afterward. What made the case even more disturbing wasn't just the bloodshed, but the growing sense that someone was trying to bury the truth beneath exhaustion, silence, and clumsy explanation. The deeper authorities looked, the clearer it became that this wasn't simply a tragic accident. It was a night where the darkest side of human behavior emerged.
Hey, man. My name's Chris Knotts. I'm an investigator with the Escambia County Sheriff's Office Homicide Unit. Never been in these rooms before, so.
Either.
All right. Now, what is your name, ma'am?
Christine.
Christine, okay. Let me make sure I have your information correct here. One thing I hate is, giving someone a new name. So. All right. Chrisistine?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. I appreciate you coming here to speak with me. I mean, you're not a suspect in any sort of a crime, anything like that. My understanding from speaking to one of the detectives here is that you've received some sort of information regarding what has transpired.
I mean, I'm hearing different things. I don't know what's going on, and I'm afraid. I mean, this is not normal.
I much agree. Now,
this is not my husband.
Aaron is your husband, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And with him, you have 6 children?
Yes.
Okay. Now, what did he say to you about the trip to Pensacola?
Nothing. They just got back late last night. I mean, they were busting butt all week. They did a job in Jacksonville. They were home a couple hours, then I had to bring them to Orlando to go do this job. Okay. I mean, this can't be.
What about Daniel? What was his attitude like?
I've known these men all my life. Mm-hmm. Okay. I would never suspect anything like this to happen with either of them. Or Carlos. I don't know Carlos anymore.
What did you hear happen?
I heard from my other brother-in-law, which is the salesperson at 31W, which is the company they work for, that there was a homicide.
Correct.
and that they were being investigated for it.
Correct.
And there's no way. That's all I know. That's all I know, and it scares the heck out of me.
Did you notice any? I noticed that Aaron has a pretty big gash here on his forehead. Did he tell you how he got that?
Said he fell off the balcony, and he tried to explain, but I was more interested in making sure it was okay and didn't need stitches. You know,
Right.
I believed him.
You think it needed stitches?
I mean, he says it's fine, and he's men.
Yeah. Now, what about the wound that Daniel had on
I
him?
didn't see Daniel.
Okay, didn't see him at all?
I seen him, but I didn't see a wound on him. No.
Okay.
We were happy to see our husbands. Kaylee, his wife, stayed with me, and Daniel's wife, Kaylee, we're best friends also.
How do you spell her first name?
Caylee.
And Durning?
Yes.
How old is she?
She's 29.
White female, black female?
White female.
All right. Okay.
I didn't notice a wound on Daniel.
Okay. When they left your residence, what sort of a vehicle were they in?
Daniel? Kaylee? They were in mine.
What vehicle's that?
It's a silver,
Sequoia?
yeah.
Okay. Does it have GPS or anything like that on it?
No, I don't think
Okay.
so.
Um,
Are they in trouble?
I would like to speak to him. That's, the whole point that we're at.
Say hi to me. Why isn't he coming?
Yes, sir. Or yes, ma'am. Those are questions that I have as well.
I mean, Aaron went out freely and talked to them this morning. He told me there's nothing to worry about.
Why didn't he come out last night when they knocked on the door?
He was so tired when he got home. And in my bedroom, it's off to the side. And we had no idea. I didn't realize we've had issues with the neighbor before. And I didn't see, they said they had spotlights. I would have saw that.
He actually came to the window, though, and turned off a light and then went back into the house. Aaron. One of the deputies on scene saw that.
No, he didn't move.
I wasn't there.
No, I'm telling you, when he came home, he was beat. I'm telling you, when I say they work hard, they work hard. Jacksonville, and then hours later go to Pensacola. They've been at it for 2 weeks.
Okay.
And I've seen them on the job. They don't play around. They work hard.
Does Aaron, drink a whole lot?
No.
Not very often?
No.
Okay.
I mean, a little more than he used to since he's been around Daniel. I'll have to say, but not much.
Do you know if he uses any narcotics or anything?
No.
Okay, what about Daniel? I mean, look, I can't charge him with what he's done,
Would you mind telling me what's
consumed.
going on before I answer any more questions? Can I ask a few?
Yes, ma'am.
What has happened? I want to know.
There was a homicide in Pensacola at the hotel they were staying at. The blood trail leading straight from the room where the girl's dead.
Girl.
Yes, ma'am.
Girl.
Yes, ma'am. They were in the bar with her. The bar at the hotel bar. And this girl, let me put it this way. She's unrecognizable. But there's a blood trail leading straight from that room, out, around, up the stairs, around to the complete opposite side of the building, stops in front of their room. Search warrant was executed on that room.
Do you have a bag?
No. So I can get you one.
Thank you. I'm so sorry.
No.
I did not realize. Oh my gosh.
Blood all within the room.
their room?
Yes, ma'am. Even attempts to clean it up. Blood in the towels. Blood leading from their room across the street where other items from the room were discarded.
What is my husband saying?
He stated that he never killed anyone.
So who did?
Yes, ma'am. That's the same question that I have.
Is he saying somebody else did it?
No, ma'am. And I told him there are 6 extraordinarily important things in his life, not to discount your importance. 6 extraordinarily important things.
No, if I can even. How? When you say. I mean, how?
I don't know that that information's been released to the public yet, but hang on just a second. Let me see what has been released, and I'll let you know everything up to and including what I can release. Okay?
You had 2 rooms, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So it's nothing to do with Carlos?
No, ma'am. The room, they shared the room where all the bloody clothes were found. Carlos's room contained absolutely nothing of the sort.
So have you met with Carlos?
Homicide investigators from Hillsborough County have.
And he didn't have anything to do with it?
No, ma'am. As stated by even your husband, he sort of stayed to himself and I mean, I wouldn't be awake for going on 25, 26 hours now if this weren't an issue of absolute importance and something that we're trying to make sure that we investigate fully. I understand that your husband.
Oh my gosh, our family.
Is there anything that you think was out of character, out of sorts, just unusual when either Aaron or Daniel returned home?
They were just tired, happy to see us.
Didn't see
Kids
any
were
kind of
happy.
scars, marks, anything
Just on his eye.
Okay, nothing on Daniel.
I didn't, like I said, it was dark.
Okay.
I didn't see Daniel, and he was with his kids. And
But
I would not expect this from either one of them.
the one thing I can say is it was an extremely violent
Why?
death. And there is video evidence from the surveillance cameras from the hotel of both your husband and Daniel entering that room.
Well,
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I'm going to be able to forensically, testimonially, and just, circumstantially show a lot of what happened in that room. But I'm not going to be able to know why unless one of them decides to tell me. And the why is something that might help them.
there's no why. That's not normal. I've known him forever.
I've thought about a whole lot of things on the entire 5 or 6 hour drive down here that a why, although not normal in circumstances that you or I would find ourselves, might be a little more on the side of reasonable or understandable.
I know Daniel's been by a few mental hospitals. Aaron's been fine. He's never had trouble with the law. Nothing like this.
What's Daniel been in the mental hospitals for?
Everything. Suicidal. Depression. He's got drug issues.
What sort of drugs?
At one time when Aaron stopped talking to him, he had anything to get his hands on.
What's his recent drug of choice?
Nothing recent, just alcohol. Alcohol.
Okay. When he drinks alcohol, what does he drink? Corona. Okay.
Is this a nightmare?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you holding him?
Aaron was placed under arrest for homicide.
Are you serious?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Trust me, that brings me absolutely no pleasure whatsoever to have to inform you of that. But where the evidence takes me is where I'm obliged to go.
Everything. What was she killed with?
That hasn't been released right now. But ma'am, I've been a cop for 15 years. I was in the Marine Corps. I've seen some stuff that I never want to see again. This is one of those things.
See how he can ever do it.
So,
Look him in the eyes and tell you he doesn't have it in him.
and I hope that's the case. But as it is right now, probable cause exists to believe that he is responsible for the homicide. I'm not saying that he's solely responsible, because evidence leads us to believe that's not the case.
What?
That he's
You
not
think
solely
Daniel?
responsible.
You think it was Daniel?
I think that Daniel was involved, and there's reason for me to believe that.
So you don't think it was Aaron, you think it was Daniel on the phone?
Probable cause still exists for Aaron as well. I wish
Why
he
is
would
that,
have.
sir? Why?
I wish he would have spoken to me and just given. The thing is, he knows a whole lot more than what he's saying,
He's protecting his brother.
at the expense
Like
of
he's
you and his
always
kids.
done. Always. This is not the first time. He got in trouble back in the day. He took the whole line. Nothing.
I told him that Sylvia, Michaela, Michael, AJ, Mariah, and Alexis were the 6 things that he needed to be thinking about.
What makes you believe it was Daniel?
There's a lot of evidence to that, pointing to that. A lot.
And not Aaron?
There's also evidence pointing to Aaron being involved as well. Video evidence, physical evidence, testimonial evidence, eyewitness evidence, and then the forensic evidence that we're, in the process of collecting and submitting for comparison. There's a whole lot of stuff. This isn't something that's going to be, washed away today.
Wow.
But unfortunately, Aaron, I do feel like Aaron bears some culpability, but I feel like he was protecting his brother at the expense of himself, and therefore you guys.
Did you talk to him personally?
Yes, ma'am.
He won't talk more.
No, ma'am. He requested an attorney, so that ended his opportunity to speak with me regarding what happened.
Daniel has a sexual problem also.
How so?
Cheats on his wife all the time. And for the safety of myself and my children, I cannot. I'm being honest because I come for this. I hate her family. I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but
Why would you bring up the sexual
because
issue?
you said you have forensic evidence. And that leads me to believe there's more than
Have you ever seen him do anything violent?
never.
Have you ever seen him do anything deviant? Or have you heard of him doing anything deviant, specifically sexually or anything like that?
It's just recently some things came about.
What were those things?
Just cheating on his wife.
Okay.
She's my best friend, so of course she told me.
Right. How did she find these things out?
She told me.
When was it occurring? Like when they were on trips or
No,
where did that occur?
Jacksonville. But it was, one of his ex-girlfriends. It wasn't anybody new. This is just unbelievable.
Completely agree.
I just know my husband wouldn't have done this. I wish I could talk to him and get him to talk to you.
No. I really do. I mean, look, there's evidence that points to him being responsible for the scene that I observed.
Maybe
Okay.
helping him clean it up, maybe, but not
But I mean,
doing it.
and you know what? That might be a possibility. Okay. It doesn't mean that it's not a crime, but he's the one who could have explained that.
I know.
Okay. My sincere hope is this, that Aaron is found to have not been involved in this somehow, some way. But my gut, my heart, my head, and the evidence is not leading me to believe that. Okay. I'm going to give you my card. It has my cell phone number, my email address, as well as my desk address. Okay. Or my desk phone number. If there's anything specifically that do you know where Daniel may be?
I tried to get her to tell me, and I'm so worried for their safety.
What do you think he may do?
I'm just afraid he's going to make her run from you guys. And she's going to wreck the car. My car, it's top heavy, so the clothes are huge.
Yeah.
And there's 3 little ones in there.
Aaron's wife entered the interrogation room in visible shock, facing the terrifying possibility that her husband might be connected to a brutal murder. As a mother of 6 children, the weight of that reality hung heavily over her. When investigators revealed the horrifying condition of the victim's body, that she had been beaten and tortured so severely she was barely recognizable, the room seemed to freeze. In that moment, the line between family life and unimaginable violence collided in the most devastating way.
Aaron. How you doing?
I'll do a lot better if I know what the hell's going on.
Okay. I'm hoping we can answer a whole lot of one another's questions, because I'll be straight with you. None of this existed prior to a few hours ago. None of the information that I've taken down, copious volumes, has existed before a few hours ago. And I'll just say this. I'm not going to bullshit with you. I'm going to be straight up with you. There's a few things that I'm going to ask you, probably going to be a little bit hurtful or painful, but asking them for a purpose, and a whole lot of that purpose is to help you out here, okay? Now, all right. This is who I am. I'm Chris Knotts, okay? Escambia County Sheriff's Office, Pensacola, Florida. All right? Robbery homicide up there.
Robbery what?
Robbery homicide.
Well, I didn't kill nobody and I didn't rob nobody, so.
Okay. Well, and you ever been in trouble before?
Yeah, I've been in trouble.
Okay. I mean, if you've ever watched a cop show, if you've ever seen anything like that, then this is not, my reading of this to you is not by way of attempting to insult your intelligence, anything like that. This is just doing what the book says to do, okay? I'm a by the book kind of guy. I like to do everything exactly as it's supposed to be done. All right. Here's the thing. I've lived, eat, slept, and breathed this for the last 24 hours. Okay?
What is this we're talking about?
All right. Do you remember going down into the lobby with your brother, asking for a room key?
No.
Because you actually asked the front desk clerk if the cameras worked when you went down there. He said, "Are the cameras recording?"
I don't know about all that.
He stated to you that the cameras are recording. Okay? So the cameras are recording.
Mm-hmm.
Now, did you spend any time in anyone else's room that night?
Not that I know of. What is going on, man?
Okay. Well, here's the deal. All right. The woman that was located in that room today or yesterday.
What room?
There's a room inside that hotel, away from your room. The head wound that you got there. How did all the blood get into your room?
What are you talking about? I don't know, man. My brother said that I jumped over the balcony.
And you remember your hotel room when you checked out? Because you drove the box truck back down here, right?
Right.
Okay. So presumably you were sober when you left, right?
Right.
Okay. So
no. Back home, I didn't drive.
Who drove back home?
Carlos drove. I couldn't drive. I was still fucked up from that before. Yeah.
All right.
He drove.
Now, whole lot of blood inside your room. How bad was this bleeding?
I don't even know.
Okay.
When I woke up, there was blood on my pillow, and Carlos said, because he was standing at the door and looked in there and said, "What the hell?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" And my brother said, "Oh, his dumb ass jumped off the balcony last night." So, what's going on, man?
All right. There's a dead woman in that hotel. And there's a blood trail into your room.
No, man.
From that room. I'm not lying to you. I'm not going to bullshit with you. I don't have any reason to. Understand something. You got to understand something. That head wound bled all over the place.
Oh, man.
There's blood all inside that room. Leading from that room up to your room. Listen, man.
Bullshit, bro.
Listen.
I didn't kill nobody, bro. I'm not even like that, dude. I got family. I got kids, man.
Why does the blood trail lead from that room up to your room?
I don't know, but I guarantee it didn't come from my head, bro. You might need to get that blood and fucking get it checked, bro.
It's gonna be.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
And it didn't come from me. I can guarantee you that. I swear to God, it didn't come from me.
You're on video going into that room.
Well, I don't know nothing about that, bro. I don't remember none of that shit, but I know I didn't kill nobody, bro. Come on.
How do you know?
Because I'm not a fucking killer, bro.
You're also not a drinker.
I know. I didn't kill nobody, bro. Come on, man. I'm not fucking, dude.
I know.
I'm killing this shit, man. I didn't kill nobody, bro. This is bullshit, man. I swear to God, I didn't kill nobody, bro. Come on. This is ridiculous, man. I didn't kill nobody, man. I swear to God, I didn't kill nobody, bro.
Let's take note of what we got here. We got you with a head wound. We have a blood trail.
Dude, that blood trail was not mine, dude. I'm telling you.
From the scene.
That blood trail was not mine, dude. The blood trail was not
Who
mine.
else was in your room with you?
My brother.
Okay.
He shared the room with me.
Okay.
That blood trail was not mine, dude.
Your brother have any wounds like that?
Yeah.
Where? Which hand?
I don't know. I just remember him having a cut on his hand when we woke up the next day. But, dude, I swear to God, bro. I didn't fucking kill nobody, man. This is fucking crazy.
What did he say about where that cut came from?
He said the job.
Was it there when you guys were playing pool?
I don't
Kind of hard
remember,
to play
man.
pool with a cut.
I didn't even think about it, bro. I wasn't worried about a cut, man. You know, we were there to fucking do jobs.
But yeah, you were worried about the next day.
What?
But yeah, you were worried about the next day enough to ask him about it.
Well, yeah, if I see it, I'm going to say, well, where'd you get that from? But I don't even remember saying anything, man. I didn't. Come on, bro. I didn't kill nobody, bro. There's no fucking way, bro. I'm not even like that, dude.
If somebody else got you into some fucked up shit, this is the opportunity to say, because how old your what, you said you got a daughter?
I got a bunch of kids, man. I got 4 daughters, bro.
All right. What's the oldest one's name?
Sylvia.
Next one.
Okay, look. Son's name's Michael. Son's name's AJ, Mariah, and Alexis.
Looks like I see 6 really important things here. And if somebody put you into a fucked up situation, I don't think there's anything that would be more important than 6 important things over here.
I didn't kill nobody, bro. I didn't do it, bro. I swear to God, I didn't do it, bro.
Listen, there's going to be forensic evidence to put you inside that room, okay? There's going to be forensic evidence to put you inside that room. Here's your opportunity. If you didn't kill her, this is your opportunity to explain how the shit
I was
went
drunk,
down.
bro. I didn't do it, though, man. I don't give a fuck how drunk I get, bro. I'm not a killer, man. Dude, I got a big family, bro.
I see that.
I'm working my ass off in this 31W bullshit, man. It's fucking killing me, man. I got my entire body is ate up with some kind of fucking disease, bro, where my joints get all fucking... Dude, I've been killing myself with this job, man. I'm not a killer, bro. I've been in trouble in the past, man, but ain't nothing like this, bro, for stealing, dude.
I'm not looking at your past. I'm looking at 24 hours ago. That's all I'm concerned about here.
This is fucking bullshit, bro.
You're right, it is bullshit. I got a dead woman up in my jurisdiction that I'm responsible for investigating. And I got somebody sitting here telling me only vague reasons as to why they're not the individual responsible, even though all physical evidence leads me to believe that you are.
Bullshit, dude. I did not do this, man. I did not kill nobody, bro. Fucking bullshit.
Eyewitness evidence places you
I
inside
guarantee
the room.
there's no eyewitnesses that said I killed that bitch.
Says that you're inside the room shortly before her demise.
Oh,
Blood.
I don't know nothing about that, man. Dude, I
know.
fucked up, bro. I couldn't even tell who I was talking to, bro.
You only know things. You're only
Before
sure
I got
about
drunk.
things.
Before I got drunk.
You're only sure about things that basically say, I couldn't have done it. Instead of being sure about the things, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I remember being in the room. Or yeah, I remember this. Or I remember that.
All right. Well, I'm not saying no more, man, because I didn't kill nobody, bro. So
I mean,
I
here's...
need a lawyer. No, I need a lawyer. I didn't kill nobody, bro. I
Okay.
didn't do it, bro.
All right, here's the deal, okay? You have a warrant for your arrest for the crime of homicide. It's an active warrant, and you're under arrest for that crime.
During his interrogation, Aaron repeatedly denied killing anyone. Yet the evidence surrounding him told a troubling story. The wound on his head, blood discovered inside the hotel room, surveillance footage, and the fact that both brothers had been seen near the victim shortly before her death. His words suggested confusion, almost as if he had been pulled into something spiraling out of control, possibly driven by his brother. But in cases like this, silence, denial, or protecting someone else can quickly turn a witness into an accomplice.
You work for 31W Insulation, correct? Okay. How long have you been there?
About a year or so.
Okay. What's your official job title?
Installer, insulation.
Okay. And it's the spray foam, not the blow-in fiberglass or anything.
I do it all.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Didn't know that. All right. So you work out of the Orlando office, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Technically the Orlando office, I guess. All right. And you recently had a job up in Pensacola, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What was that job for? Was it commercial or residential?
Residential.
Okay. Big house?
Big.
New construction?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that explains that. Because I can't afford to get spray and foam. So, all right. You're staying at the Quality Inn, correct?
Yeah.
There on 3 North New Warrington Road. Okay. You're staying with your brother, correct? Do you remember your room number?
722.
Okay. All right. You and your brother hanging out anywhere
In the room.
in the room? And did you go have beers anywhere?
Mm-hmm.
Where at?
The bar.
Okay. Not Boomers anymore. It's something else with buddies. Correct. Okay. All right. When you're in the bar, talking to anybody else?
All alone.
Okay. I can go with that. All right, man.
It's
Take care of
crazy
yourself,
shit, man. I've heard this shit, man.
I understand. I understand completely. All right, man.
It's insane, man.
Yep. Much agreed. All right, man. Be back with you in just a minute.
Yeah.
In the end, the case concluded as grimly as the crime itself. Based on forensic evidence, surveillance footage, and testimony presented in court, prosecutors determined that Lisa Barbieri had been brutally stabbed, strangled, and tortured to death that night. Daniel Durning was convicted and sentenced to life in prison, and Aaron Durning was also found guilty of first-degree murder and received a life sentence. The verdict could never bring Lisa back, but it ensured that both brothers would spend the rest of their lives paying for their roles in one of the most brutal murders Pensacola had ever seen.
The trial for Aaron Durning is one of the men charged with killing a woman at a Pensacola motel.
Prosecutors say Aaron and his brother Daniel stabbed and strangled 57-year-old Lisa Barbieri in 2015. Daniel was convicted and sentenced to life in prison in August. Channel 3's Christina Leavenworth has more.
The trial is expected to last 2 days. The jury is mostly women and just one man. All 14 of them must unanimously decide whether to convict Aaron Durning of first-degree murder. Lisa Barbieri was murdered back in November 2015 at the Quality Inn on New Warrington Road. The state attorney's office says she met the brothers at a nearby bar, and they later went back to her hotel room where she was brutally murdered.
Ms. Barbieri was beaten. Her throat was slit. She had a stab wound that went through her windpipe. The bone in her upper neck, jaw area was fractured. She had bruising on her scalp. She had bleeding on her brain. She was burned on her breasts, her vaginal area, and her face. Her ribs were fractured and her teeth were knocked out.
I've cried every day since she was killed.
This is the second time Lisa's mother is hearing the gruesome details. She was there as Daniel Durning was tried, convicted, and sentenced. Now she's sitting through Aaron's trial.
It's inhumane what they did to Lisa. They didn't just kill her, they tortured her. She didn't even have a face. They burned her face off with an iron.
Aaron Durning's lawyer says both sides are in agreement of how the parties met and that they all went to the motel room after the bar. But they disagree with what happened after that.
There were as many as 400 were proven, more than 400 exhibits collected. Many of them were DNA swabs. And many of those DNA swabs were never tested.
The trial is expected to wrap up on Thursday. Reporting in Pensacola, Christina Leavenworth,